time to live. Time for the Snooze Buster Coffee Club. Raise your cups high, feel the love. With Jesse, Josh, Haley, and all our friends.
You got my mic off.
I know. Well, I didn't want you
me to say anything during that thing.
No. Didn't want you to say a thing.
It was a surprise, Josh.
You know
Surprise.
what? The real surprise is I've got actually
7 of them.
5 more of those. So for the next 5 weeks.
It's amazing what AI can do.
Oh, it was somewhat awesome, somewhat not. But anyway, welcome to Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 13th of June. It is Friday the 13th. I'm not superstitious, so don't worry about it. But we got some great guests in studio, Josh.
That's right. We're talking Medicine Creek days.
It's going to be a fun time as we've got, Sergeant Nick the Cop coming in with us here today.
Wait.
No. Back it up.
It's Nick the firefighter now.
Oh,
It's
that's right.
firefighter Nick.
It's his other role.
He's wearing a different hat today. That's right.
That's right. Representing, heroes today.
Yeah. Lori and Kim also from Medicine Creek Days joining us in studios. This is not their first time in for Coffee Club either, but you guys getting ready for a big weekend, right? And so what we did is we got you up early in the morning.
Too early.
Denied you a little more sleep before
Still
the big
late in the day.
festivities. Yeah.
I actually won't. I'm actually doing the movie until like 11:30 midnight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I have too many caps in the ball game, you know.
That's okay. Well, let's talk. What are some of the activities for this year's Coffee Club?
Well, they're already started this morning with the health fair. They always kick off with the health fair. And then tonight, big wheel races for kids 3 to 8. That's always a big hit. Kids love those. And it's hilarious to watch because some of them spin out on the corner and there's some collisions. It's always a good time. Nobody gets hurt. It's fine.
Cambridge Rescue always has the ambulance on
sponsors
standby.
it, but
Yeah,
nobody
there
gets hurt.
is an ambulance there if we need it.
Yeah.
And then we head over to the park. We've got bounce houses. Like Kim said, Teammates is doing an outdoor movie. I think they're showing Mufasa
Yep.
at 9.
We're showing
Say it again.
Mufasa.
Yes. We've got plenty of food trucks there, so there's lots of options for food. And then, of course, our fireworks tonight. And there's mini golf.
Mini golf. There's turtle races. That got intense last year. People really thought they had to bring their own turtles, but those are provided.
Turtles are provided. I didn't
They're
know
provided,
that.
so
You
don't
didn't
bring
know
your
that?
turtle.
I was
I did
driving
not
up
know
from Oberlin here a couple weeks back, and I saw a turtle, and I thought about maybe stopping and putting it up. Can you sell turtles online? Is that legal?
There's probably a place in the marketplace for it.
I can check with a game warden friend and let you know on that.
Well, I just know all these turtle races are coming up, and you guys got one. What time does that start?
That starts at 7, I believe. Let me double check myself.
Okay.
7:30.
7:30.
Over by the baseball field.
All right.
Well,
So-
Cordell wasn't old enough last year to do the big wheel races, but he is this year, and he's like super pumped. We've been working.
he been
on his
training a little?
Yeah, we've been working on his calves, and
I've been seeing his bike ride videos. He's doing pretty good. I
Did you
think
see
he's
how-
got a shot.
we drew him a path so he could follow the path too. So that way he knows like what's going on.
It's just a circle.
No, it's a.
No, you may have a path, but I'm saying the race itself is a circle.
Oh yeah.
But at that age group, 3, it's just a
think it's
straight shot.
straight, yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
even
He'll
make the turn.
Yeah, he'll go.
So
It's always interesting if the 3-year-olds can reach the pedals, though.
my son
he
and
can.
daughter are they're both married, got their own kids and everything, and I kid you not, both of them have won their divisions at a Cambridge Medicine Creek Days big wheel race.
There we go.
So that's going back quite a few years ago.
My almost 4-year-old told me last night that he's going to kick dirt and have so much fun.
I love it. Turtle races, got the big wheel races. Tonight, basically from 6 until 10, you got all the bounce houses too.
Yes,
right?
we have bounce houses. There's a trampoline, a kiddie train.
Yeah.
Dodgeball.
Yep, dodgeball.
And a toddler playground. We try to have something for every age group. So
Yeah.
we've got the kids covered. The golf course is having drink specials and fireworks viewing and music. So for the adults out there, they can head over
That's
to the
your
golf
age group,
course.
Josh.
Let,
I like bounce houses.
hey, actually, we need a volunteer for one if you want to sit there. You'd be great entertainment.
There's nothing worse than being the volunteer that has to be out front while everybody else gets to be in the bounce house, right?
Right.
We did talk about the Grandpa Bud moment. That probably would happen.
I'm sure, yeah. And that's just Friday. Let's talk a little Saturday. Saturday is a lot of different things too, right?
Saturday's jam-packed too.
Yep, we have the auxiliary pancake feed. There's a fun run sponsored by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, and then the parade starts at 10:30. I heard a lot of great ideas for parade floats, so I'm excited to see what everybody's come up with. It was pick a decade, past, present, or future, so people have really come up with some awesome ideas.
And then we go right into the park and doing all the activities there. There's going to be water slide bounce houses. There's a petting zoo. My kids are excited about the petting zoo. There is, the band is selling drinks. There's so much food tomorrow.
Yeah.
Every fundraiser you can think of will be having food at some point. So just try all the food. And there's snow cones. There's going to just be a variety. And then we go into the street dance.
Yeah, that's that. Nick, you just basically, you're up all weekend, right?
Yeah, basically up all weekend, helping, doing something. Yep. So yeah, the street dance will start. I think gates open at 7, and Braden Hammer starts playing at 8.
Okay, all right.
And the Legion baseball team will be selling sandwiches in there. And then there will be a food truck so you can eat supper down there and listen to music before.
All right. So if people want to get tickets, is it just buy it there?
You can buy them at the gate.
Buy them at the
Stay
gate?
at the gate.
Okay. All right. So that is Saturday. And then Sunday, nice, calm, easy Sunday. Looks like you got church in the park, a golf tournament, and an art show, free swim. So the Sunday is good too, right?
It is very good. Just a note on the golf tournament, it's a couples tournament, and they are asking that people register 24 hours in advance. So go ahead and plan ahead for Sunday. But there's going to be snow cones at the pool, free swim at the pool. Kids will have a great time on Sunday, kind of cool off a little bit after the big weekend.
Yeah, yeah. So for you guys then, I mean, everything ahead for the weekend here, but how soon do you guys start working on next year then?
We always do a wrap-up meeting like a week after and kind of talk about things that we would change while it's fresh in your mind.
See what was good, see what you'd have to do different.
Yes.
And then by January, we're full on we start booking things, getting things ready, and we go until this weekend.
So does the fire department, do you guys pick your music, or who actually puts that together for you?
So yeah, usually the fire department decides who they want. This year, my wife made a suggestion. She had heard Braden Hammer in Kearney, and she said, he's really good. You guys should get him. So I reached out to him, and he's coming all the way from Iowa to come play for us.
Iowa, they got bad corn.
Yeah, he better check his tires. they got potholes in Iowa.
I've talked to him a couple times. He's pretty excited to come out here and
Pretty
play
chill.
for us. So.
I like it. Medicine Creek Day is happening in Cambridge all weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Is there a place that people can see like a full schedule or something like that?
There is. We have a new website this year, medicinecreekdays.com. So that breaks it down to day. You could even just look at what food is offered per day, has our sponsors that we want to thank. We have a lot of great sponsors. And also the community donates to help keep most of these activities free of charge. So most of the family activities and the kid activities, there's no charge. So just come and enjoy the activities at the park. It breaks it down to day. And there's even some helpful tips, like maybe bring some lawn chairs to the park, sunscreen, swimsuits, of course, for Saturday. We will have some tents available and some umbrellas to provide some more shade and keep everybody cooled off. And a lot of the area businesses have coolers of water kind of spaced throughout, so you can grab a free bottle of water while you're there as well.
All those activities at this year's Medicine Creek Days in Cambridge. Time now for more Coffee Club, brought to you by Orwin's Ordnance. If you haven't stopped in there before, a great store. Just get in there here today. Our weekend poll is something we're going to start with, and I was hoping we'd get a few answers, and we do have a few online, but you can go online and post your comments there too.
Our weekend poll this week is, how long do you let your teens sleep in during the summer?
Yeah. So who's got teens? How long do you let them sleep?
Yeah, so I got an 18-year-old daughter, just graduated this year.
Yeah.
And she was working overnights at the hospital sometimes too. So me being a fellow overnighter, I know that feeling, so I don't poke the bear ever. If she's sleeping during the day, I let her sleep. If she slept during the night and I come home in the morning, I still let her sleep. I don't want to poke that bear and make it mad.
Yeah. So Jameson, not quite the teenager yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
He is usually an early riser.
I say he's
a lot
morning
of times
person.
I will get home and he's chilling in my recliner, maybe had some breakfast already, playing on the iPad or something. So
Yeah.
sometimes during the summer he will sleep a little bit later, but depends how late he was up the night before.
All right, Kim.
I only have an 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and 4-year-old, but they sleep until 10 or 11 right now, and I'm not stopping it.
That would be glorious.
Right? It's very nice. I get a
If
lot
they're
done,
sleeping, they're safe.
right? If my 4-year-old is asleep, we are all safe. Like, we are all okay.
All right. Let's see. Lori, how about you?
I do have a 13-year-old. He's got weights in the morning right now, so he's usually up pretty early. A lot of times he'll come home and just go right back to bed. But otherwise, I don't know what time he'll sleep in today. Last Friday, it seems like he woke up around 8 because Fridays they don't have weights. But yeah, he's got to get up early now.
You guys got the youngins, and so not teenagers, but what say you?
Early risers.
What's sleeping in?
Yeah, early risers. We got a couple knuckleheads.
Yeah.
That 10 o'clock is like Cordell's been up for 4 hours.
Yep.
That's how it is in the school year. But I don't know what I got blessed with this summer, but we're not jinxing it, people.
Two comments that were given to me is number one, when they're sleeping, they're not eating food. Let them be.
That's true.
And number two, never wake a sleeping baby. Many teenagers are babies, so there you go, right? Yeah. Next topic for the Coffee Club. When's the last time you really cleaned the family car?
How clean are we talking? Because I mean, I've picked up stuff in it, but as far as like cleaning, vacuuming the inside and everything.
Yeah. When was the last time you really, I'm saying cleaned?
I'm thinking probably the pickup was probably when we bought it. It came that way.
Yeah. All right, Lori, how about you?
I actually paid my 13-year-old to do it about a month ago.
Yeah.
For hire?
He probably would. Yeah, depends on the paycheck. How much?
How much did you pay?
20.
I'm not willing to go higher than that. So he's listening.
It was worth
$20.
it. What's something you spent a lot of money on that with? You spent a lot of money to have somebody else clean my car.
That's golden. All right, Kim, how about you?
I paid someone in December to come do a full inside-outside wash.
Yeah,
it was
those-
getting stinky.
Those details, they're worth a lot. And here's what concerns me is how much food actually slips clear down underneath the...
They showed me. Because when I say it was stinky, and they found
So is it like
much
a half
food.
a
They had like
cheeseburger?
one of those like little cardboard boat things filled with fries and like partial chicken nugget pieces and like bread. It was disgusting.
Okay, but can we
Trail
are they
mix.
like McDonald's fries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you realize that those things never?
They're never moldy.
No.
They're just hard
Yeah.
and still perfectly fine. You could probably
McDonald's
eat it.
food in general does not go back.
All right, so how about you, Haley? Last time you cleaned the family car?
Well, Kyle did he did a pretty bang up job here a couple weeks ago before we went on our vacation. So otherwise before that, I don't know. We have those fancy liners all over the car because I told Kyle, I was like, that's a must before we have a kid.
WeatherTech.
Yeah.
WeatherTech.
It
Kyle
doesn't-
for hire
they
as
don't
well?
get too bad. Yeah, absolutely.
He probably would, actually.
$20
Kyle,
is
hit
$20.
me up. Yeah, $20 is $20. I'll get you over there this weekend, all right?
Haley made the contract. Just do it, man. All right. Josh, when was the last time you cleaned the family car?
I don't know if I've ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your wife clean the family car?
I don't know.
Do you
Maybe.
get in the family car?
Does Cordell clean the family car?
Well, we have. It depends on what the family car is. Like if it's our everyday haul, that thing's immaculate because Darcy's like a perfectionist. She hates clutter in vehicles. And so, like, even the pickup, like, if I have 3 pins in the pickup, she's like, why, who needs 3 pins in the pickup?
I just picture her rolling her eyes right now if she's listening.
It's true. She hates. So, like, when I had my other vehicle, I mean, all my vehicles never really have been that nice. And so it didn't really matter, like, if it was just, like, dirty, you know? But now that we have the nice pickup in her vehicle, or even though her vehicle's really not that nice, they're, like, spot clean inside.
Yeah.
Except for the pickup right now, she'd be like, oh, that needs to be wiped down and everything.
Well, but the cleanliness of your vehicle didn't matter when you hit the cow and I saved your life. So,
Yeah, all the debris that was on the highway.
oh, I thought that was from the cow.
No, the cow walked over to the side of the road and died.
No. All right, so let me ask this. We're going to play a little game. It's called Closest One Wins. And so I'm going to give you two things, and you tell us whoever the closest out of the two of you will win. We're going to put you two against each other. Okay? It's a numerical answer. The closest of the two of you will win.
Don't make me do math.
It's just bragging rights. The average person eats this many eggs for breakfast. Or how many times a year does people eat eggs for breakfast? How many times? Closest wins.
Closest without going over?
Just closest.
Eggs for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 280 times a year, the average person.
Okay. How about you?
56.
56 is closer because it's 33 times a year.
Oh, wow.
Seriously?
What?
That's what I thought.
I thought so
That's
many
it?
people are on an egg, high protein breakfast roll. My husband is.
I love eggs.
Okay. We're going to pitch you two together. Okay. So this is between
Josh, quit looking at
Josh
the
and
screen.
Nick.
I can't see that far. You
Over
kidding me?
here. Over here.
How many days late did Russian Olympic team arrive at the 1908 London Olympics?
1908 London Olympics.
Yeah, this is pre-91.
This is a trick question. 0 because they've been banned.
Somehow I feel like you're right, but
No,
I'm still going to
that's
go
not-
with 3.
It's a number. It is a number.
I'm going to go with 3. You already said
How many,
0. So
how many
if
days
it's-
late? Are you going to 0?
He said 0. Lock it
I'm
in.
going to go with 0. They've been banned. They're not in the Olympics now.
Well,
What year?
Nick is closest. It was 1908. Nick was closer because it was 12 days late.
Isn't it over by then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah. That was probably really bad.
I give them an A for effort. They showed up.
Yeah.
All right. This one's between Haley and me. In what year did...
Haley, you can look at the screen as well then.
Haley in
I
the world.
guess.
This is against Haley in the world.
Yeah.
In what year did the first auto fatality occur? What year was it?
This is probably
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, sure.
1927.
Nick says 1927. What do you say, Haley?
1923.
Does a horse and buggy count?
No, this was
That's
an
an auto?
fatality. So it was in 1896. It happened in London. So
You beat me then.
I was going to go in the 1800s.
you
but I was like,
should have.
Apparently.
All right. Between Josh and Lori, here we go. In what year did the first, what percentage of candy sales are impulse buys? So I need a percentage.
100%.
Yeah, all of them.
No.
One hundo.
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
99. I don't.
103%.
So what number are you going?
Hundo.
Okay, what are you going?
99.
99. She wins because it was 55.
It's like bidding a dollar on Price
You
is
hit
Right.
55.
$1.
So that means 45% of people buying candy go into the store with the thought of, I'm buying that candy.
I'm right here. I go to Casey's at 9 o'clock at night telling my husband I need gas in my car, and I'm going for Sour Patch Kids, a Swedish Fish, and Skittles.
Do you
I
like
have a
peanut
mission.
butter?
No, I don't do any chocolate. I only do.
Oh, you got to get yourself in one of those Nut Regis. They're the best candy
Here we
bar
go
in the
again.
world.
Do you know
They should
what,
sponsor you by now.
I really should be sponsored.
do you know what the most profitable candy is right now?
The Nut Regis.
No, candy, not chocolate.
Swedish Fish.
The nerd thingies.
Yeah. The what?
Nerd gummy
cluster
clusters.
thingies.
The cluster, nerds.
I'm not
are
gonna
so
lie.
good.
This is I'm being very truthful here. No judging, right? When they were
we
banning
listen and we
coloring-
don't judge.
Yeah, listen and don't judge for real right now. I have a stockpile because I am addicted to those as well. And when they started to ban the food dye, I did not want to be without my nerd gummy clusters, and so I was buying them by the 10s and 20s from Target.com.
RFK Jr. is going to be at your house later today.
My husband now knows, and this is going to go bad.
Sounds like you got enough parade candy to throw out.
Yeah,
I
hand them
have
over.
enough nerd gummy clusters to last. No, let's be real. I eat a bag a day if I'm like, I don't know.
Can I get a couple bags and I'm going to
Heck
throw them
no.
out at the parade,
I've got-
one cluster at a
heck no.
time?
It got dyed. The food dye got banned. I am not going without. I'm sorry. They cannot remake the petroleum they put in that. We're all going to die of something. And if I go by during gummy cluster, there's a lot worse things.
I hope they put that in your obituary.
Please do. You're all listening. Put that in my obituary.
She died happy.
Those left to survive are.
And the rest of your
gummy
clusters
nerd
better go in your
clusters.
casket, right?
No, I already told one of my friends where I hide them, and I want her to have them.
You put it in the will.
It's in a storage area that's safe from the temperatures and everything. I'm not even kidding you. It's down my cans.
Thinking
now
of
they
you while they're
know.
eating the clusters.
My husband would have to figure out where that is.
People do that with handguns and the like, but no, you got, All right, breakfast bingo. The next one here. Breakfast bingo. How it works. An opportunity for everybody to win. See you, Nick.
Off to go help with vitals at the health fair.
All right.
See ya, Nick the firefighter.
Yeah.
Bye, firefighter Nick.
Thanks for saving everybody.
All right, breakfast bingo. How's it work, Josh?
The first answer starts with a B. Second one starts with an I. Third one starts with an N. And then the last one, G and O.
Okay. Haley, you get a start. Before smartphones, many people carried around pagers, which were also called what?
Beepers.
Yeah, beepers. Yeah.
Oh,
can see
yeah,
the
because you had, and then it beeped if you were, yeah, okay.
Who's old enough to have had a beeper?
Oh, I didn't have. My dad had one that I used.
I had one. See, they used to be these like
From Radio Shack.
3-inch tall ones, and I was one of the first ones to get like the micro beeper, which was like 1.5 inches tall, and it was pretty cool at the time.
From Radio Shack.
No, it was Altel at the time, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Even
that's
fancier.
that was way back in the day. Yeah. All right, Lori, you're up next. What is a test doesn't reveal an answer? It's said to be what?
What?
Sometimes Jesse's reading this stuff.
When a test doesn't reveal an answer, it's said to be what? We're looking for an I answer.
Inconclusive.
I figured from the medical field, yeah, that's right.
I was not gonna.
All right, here we go. A Japanese car company.
Oh, I want to say Kia, but is that not?
That's not an N.
An N.
Yeah.
Nissan.
Nissan, very good. Josh, you're up. Where you buy bread, milk, meat, and other foods.
G.
He's in what? Grocery store.
And do you feel cheated? Do you want another one?
Sure.
Okay. When something has no smell.
Odorless.
That had to be the easiest one. Easiest games ever.
I don't know why in my head I had Cambridge Supermarket.
That's a nice plug.
when it was for the grocery store, I'm like, what's it called? Grocery.
Yeah, that's good.
Get yourself fruit pizza at the Cambridge grocery store.
Well,
Pizza.
They make fruit pizzas, and they're the best thing ever.
I just buy meat.
And then smoke it. Before your child was born, what was their nickname? Anybody got answers that are radio appropriate for this?
Little B.
Peanut.
Peanut? Yeah.
And when I was getting kicked in the ribs, it was you little beep.
Mine was It.
It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell him that, but he was called It.
Yeah.
My
Now,
father.
Josh has got clown and red balloons ready to go.
My father-in-law always thought our first ultrasound image looked like barn owls, so he would just always ask how the barn owl was doing.
The barn owl. I love that.
Honestly, I can't remember what we called Cordell, but I think for a moment we were calling him Cordell because we thought it was like an ongoing joke of like, the Chuck Norris and Walker, Texas Ranger, where he got his name from.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, it's just little Cordell.
And then it just stopped.
And then it kind of, I believe that's how it goes. Darcy knows way more about that than I do.
Did you have to talk her into it, or was she all in?
No, because we wanted a name that nobody had, but then now we know, like,
I would say, a lot of Cordells.
a lot of Cordells now.
It's like when you're, looking for a house and all of a sudden you're like, man, there's a lot of houses for sale, but you didn't notice that before you were looking for a house.
It's the car.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's the, you bought a vehicle and then you're like, oh, this is a one of a kind. And then now all of a sudden.
My daughter got that. She has this gray vehicle, van, and I'd never seen one like it. Now I think there's 2 in town.
Yes.
That's me and my red Wagoneer.
Yeah.
I was like the first one to have a Wagoneer in Cambridge, and now there's 4 red Wagoneers. I apologize to the others if they might get the bird sometimes. That's just what people do to me.
It's a real thing, yeah. Next topic for the coffee club here this morning. This will be a fun one. What's something that you spent a lot of money on that was totally worth it?
Nerd clusters.
Well, that's one of the cheaper purchases I've made.
Okay.
You don't know me very well.
Seriously, how many bags?
If you're going to do a rough estimate,
Oh my.
She doesn't want to say it.
it's probably close to 100.
Yeah, that's around.
All right.
That wouldn't even last me half of a year if I actually indulged in it. So let's be
That
real.
sounds clinical, actually.
Oh my.
But that's not what I've spent the most money on and
Okay.
worth it.
So what have you spent a lot of money on that was totally worth it? Doesn't have to be the most, but
Okay, well, let's just be real. I have an obsession with 20-foot yard inflatables, and my husband actually despises them. And so when he's out in the field during like Halloween time, my game is to see how mad I can get him when he pulls it. And so I have a 20-foot pumpkin, a 20-foot Santa, a 20-foot Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That was my favorite. He went to his uncle's funeral, and he came back, and there was a 20-foot Rudolph. Those are my best purchases that are worth it.
totally.
Your poor husband.
He loves me so much. I keep him.
He has to.
You know, he doesn't talk much, so people are always like, "How are you two married?" And this is why he finds me very entertaining.
Opposites do attract.
That's great.
All
Oh
right.
my.
Lori, what's something that you spent a lot of money on and it's totally worth it?
Underground sprinklers. Practical. Totally. I didn't spend the money, but thanks for the braces, Mom and Dad.
Yours are practical, and I'm over here like, oh, you want to see my inflatable collection?
How about my nerd
We have
clusters?
snacks.
My nerd clusters. Come down to my basement. Let me show you.
Right. That's a movie. All right.
On the next 48 hours.
Haley, can you compose yourself?
60 seconds. So I guess mine's kind of lame, but we bought this like vacuum mop thing off of Amazon. And oh my God, has it been life changing?
Is it the Tynaco?
Yes.
Yeah, those things are amazing.
The what?
Tynaco.
What is it?
So I don't like you just grab that sucker and you go.
It's a wet, like a wet
It's a
vacuum
wet,
mop.
yeah.
And it takes, this is, my kids dumped like Cheerios and then left it on the floor. And you give that baby one good swipe over there, picks it all up, separates it, cleans it, and then it auto cleans itself.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Amen. But life changing because we have a lot of wood floors upstairs, and now
Like literally all of them.
yes, everything but the bedroom. And I used to have to go along, vacuum everything, and then go through the house and mop again. No, this sucker, you just take it off the charging base and you just yeet it.
Just go.
Just go.
You just go. Also, I want to point out my husband is sending me messages like, and he says, my Yeti bag, a cooler, a generator that he just got.
I was just going to say, I don't think he
I
wants
thought
to
we
really
were still
talk.
talking
And
about
then-
what we named the baby.
No. And then he goes, your wedding ring.
Oh,
Amen.
Somebody's trying to suck up for me
he
allowing
said
him to buy
totally
that
worth it.
generator
You know,
yesterday.
he didn't give up as much as I gave up for a wedding ring. I gave up like
comic books?
seven Superman comic books and some Spider-Man comic books that were worth quite a bit of money that
yeah.
paid for a ring.
All right. Anybody else? We get everybody. Josh, what did you?
I haven't really spent. This is wild here, okay?
Oh,
Because like my smoker, we talk about my smoker collection, but I have never spent more than $100 or $125 on a smoker. All the smokers that I have in my collection have been $125 and less.
What about your Z Grill?
That doesn't count because that was a gift for
okay.
Father's Day.
But the question is, what's something you spent a lot of money on that was totally worth it? Do you have an answer for that?
You realize it comes out
my
of the same bank account, right?
My smokers.
Yeah.
I got an $8 smoker the other day. That's
Cheap.
totally worth
That's
it.
not spent a lot of money.
Well, I
King size bed.
don't really spend a lot of money.
You haven't bought anything for $500 and been like, oh, that was questionable.
What about the pickup?
Oh, the pickup is worth it, yeah. The pickup is, but we got a heck of a deal from old Wagner's, so I wouldn't classify that as expensive. I think the thing that we're going to be spending the most money on is we really want a house remodel, and that's going to be a lot of money, and it's totally going to be worth it.
Absolutely.
And so that's going to be our next one, but yeah, Nerf guns. We got a lot of Nerf guns, and that's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, now Darcy's definitely rolling her eyes.
Yeah. I think we're at it. We got to be at a dozen. We could bring a Nerf gun
How
battle
many
anywhere.
Nerf bullets do you think you have at this moment?
What's your arsenal?
400.
I would say
bullets.
at least.
400 bullets.
So can you like walk around the house and always see one?
Yes.
Like always be able to see one.
And you always have one cocked and ready to go. Because you just never know what 3-year-old is going to pop around the corner and just.
All right. For me, it was, you probably noticed this over the last 6 months. Over the course of my life, I have acquired a lot of guitars.
Yes,
and there's an old saying that you either have a lot of guitars or you're good at it. And I've practiced enough that I'm getting better at guitar, so I got to start thinning the herd.
Here, let's do this here.
What? You can see one of the guitars over there? Here, I'll help you. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing this weekend at church in the park. But so I've acquired all these guitars, and then there was this bass guitar that I really wanted, and so I started selling them off left and right. I cut it about in half so that I could have the funds to buy a Lakeland 5502 Deluxe bass.
But you bought the baby one. You didn't buy the full-on one, right?
No, well, yeah, it's got a bigger brother. This one was about $1,800, but the big one was closer to $5,000. So I didn't go crazy.
Settled.
I settled for the 5502, right? But being totally worth it. I mean, completely different level of guitar. And I will say that because the day it left the production house, they sent me a professional photo shoot of it. I think it was their way of saying, here's how it left the factory.
My brother said, what about your disc golf equipment?
I've got, that's one of the things they don't tell you when you get into disc golf.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
Those little discs, they're like ridiculous.
$15 to $25 each. And the next thing you know, you turn around and you got 100 of them.
And they're in a tree.
And they're in a tree. And an occasional power line around here. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, great topic for Coffee Club. Last one we have before we do a nice little review for Medicine Creek Days here this weekend and also get birthdays and anniversaries. By the way, you can call those in 345-5598 for birthdays and anniversaries. This topic I was kind of excited for, though. What is a common misconception that you hear repeated as fact? Anybody got an answer for that one?
Say it again.
What's a common misconception you hate to hear repeated as fact? I'll give you an example. Einstein failed math. He did not fail math. He was the top of his class, but people say that all the time.
Math failed him.
Here's another one. You have to wait to report a missing person. There's no such thing as a 24 or 48 hour requirement.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that one. Yeah, that's on the criminal shows all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you report it earlier?
But there's no rule on that. How about this one? You only use 10% of your brain.
Amen. That's most of the world.
That's not a misconception.
I think that number's a little high, actually.
What about the whole you can't jump in the water?
Oh, have to wait or
You
whatever?
have to wait like 30 minutes after you ate
to an hour.
to jump in the water.
I don't know. I need a medical professional to tell me that.
And he just left. We just lost him.
Well, I've seen him eat stuff in a pool.
Yeah.
He doesn't count.
I think the fear there is a leg cramp.
I don't know. I've had
Is that really what it is? I just thought my parents wanted to have a little more
Right.
time before they try to take me to the pool. That's what I tell my kids. We have to wait 30 minutes. Calm down.
Is there if there's any medical professionals and can comment on our Facebook page, that'd be great.
I mean, I've taken a bite of Grandma's cookie and then just the cannonball. And I've never had a leg cramp. I've never had a leg cramp in a pool.
What else? What common misconception do you hate to hear repeated as fact?
I mean,
All right.
Happy life, happy wife.
Happy
It's the
wife,
other way
happy
around.
life.
Yeah,
It's the other way
that
around.
one.
The last one I had here was cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis or
Oh,
joint
yeah,
pain.
yeah,
Dude, you're already born with that.
if we were going to go that far, when someone tells me if I keep popping my neck that I'm going to go paralyzed, I'm gonna like, give me the science. Show me when.
All right. The last one, topic that I had for us.
We got
here.
one here.
What was that?
We got a couple here. That was an illegal pin on that green.
Illegal pin on the green.
Yeah, and then nitrogen extends life of your tires.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so let me go back. The illegal pin on the green is golf, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
How could it be an illegal pin?
I don't know.
By the way, I saw something happen this past weekend at the Pro-Am. I saw somebody put a tee down and then in front of their ball, out, it wasn't on the box. Okay, they were out on the fairway, put a tee down in front of their ball and then hit and picked up the tee. That's got to be illegal, right?
Heck if I know. I don't. Dude, I golf and drink.
Like hit the ball off
I
the
don't
tee.
Huh? No.
the ball.
No, they put a tee in front of their ball
For what?
out
Who
in the
does
fairway.
that?
Well, they were down in this valley and you couldn't really see where the pin was. But I think that's
Oh, okay. So to tell
yeah.
where to,
And I think that's illegal. I saw it happen.
sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get some golf professionals
Yeah,
to.
any golf pros out there?
Yeah. What was the other one you had,
The
Josh?
nitrogen extends life of your tires.
So put nitrogen into your air, into the tires.
I guess.
Yeah. I always heard that, when you go between summer and winter, you need to change out the air in your tires for the winter air.
Yeah, my dad used to tell me that. Like, my dad used to try to make me do things just to see if I would actually do them.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. He's like, you have to take your tire pressure down to 15 in the summer. And I did it once. And then I was like, why is my tire low? And he could not stop. He did it just to see if I would actually believe him. And I'm gullible, so I did.
One other interesting stat here. The average person's going to consume nearly 70,000 snacks in their lifetime. I know what your snacks are.
Yeah.
But when you look back on your life, what snacks do you think will have consumed the most?
Nibs.
Nibs?
Nibs. That is
Smarties.
my guilty pleasure go-to.
Yeah. Lori, how about you?
Reese's Pieces or any Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you tried the nut Regis?
We're just going to bond. Never tried the nut Regis.
It'll change your life. It'll change your life.
And there's a fake nut Regis.
There is
It's called outrageous.
That
Outrageous?
Jesse bought and that really grinded my gears.
I think they just go around the factory floor and see what's on the floor and
The fact that I
pack that in there. Yeah.
I got so excited when I reached into the snack bin and I was just like, this is the same packaging as the nut Regis. And
but it wasn't.
it was a outrageous and I'm like, this is just trash.
In his defense, we sent him shopping alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Normally his wife goes with him shopping. We should have sent her.
There's now a rule book that Jesse can't go alone.
Outside of the ones that you have stock in, what is the most
I'm not even
consumed?
gonna lie, that Smarties I'm a candy fiend.
Really?
I cannot. It makes sense why I had a lot of cavities as a kid. Like the math between I would hoard Dr. Pepper for my parents because I wasn't allowed to have pop. So I would go use my dollar at the vending machine, and then I would have Dr. Pepper and Smarties
Do you drink water at all?
all the time now. I don't
Okay.
drink pop at all.
Good for you. Yeah. All right, Josh. Which candy?
It's not candy, but I mean, I love a good Oreo.
I don't mind the Oreos. I really don't. It's probably Reese's. Probably. I don't know. Early part of my life was butterscotch candies, but that was because we were at Grandma's house.
Yeah, my brother agrees. Look at that. This is a guy right here.
What do you say?
The outrageous, complete trash. The Nut Regis is the superior candy bar.
We know what your parents fed you as children.
No.
Not Regis.
It was Grandpa Bud whenever we go on road trips. Get in there and pick something out and hurry up.
Yeah.
So you picked the Nut Regis.
The Nut it's a let me tell you about this candy bar. It touches on everything. It's got
Chocolate, peanut butter.
It does. It has a nice chocolate outside. It's got actual peanuts in it.
Caramel. Right? Yeah.
And then a peanut nougat on the ends, a peanut butter nougat on the inside.
What's the candy that you eat today only because mom or dad used to eat it?
What's those Twin Peaks things or twin beans?
Oh, the twin bing?
Twin bean. That was
Yeah,
my answer.
yeah.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to eat those a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
Werther's Original.
Yeah.
That's it.
Only cause. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, the Werthers.
Yeah.
Same.
Last candy question here. What's one, or could be all snacks, I guess. What's one snack from your childhood that you wish they still made or you can't find anymore?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you know the little Rugrats, but they used to make that Rugrat chocolate dinosaur bar.
Oh, yeah.
If that thing came back, dude, we'd be making some trade deals at recess.
How about you? You guys got one? What's a snack? Doesn't have to be candy, but what's a snack from a kid when you were a kid that you can't find anymore? You just remember.
Well, it was Dunkaroos, but they're back. So
Dunkaroos are back?
Wow.
yeah, you can get Dunkaroos like at Walmart right at the checkout. You can get a single individual pack. But that for a long time, I just wanted a good Dunkaroo.
Do you remember the Kudos bars?
Yes.
Those
were so good.
Give anything to have those back.
Kudos because it was always like we're healthy eating a granola bar, but there's chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Or the M&M one or the Snickers one.
The Snickers one.
Yes.
Those were good.
It's a long way to think back. The kudos were always good. My mom always used to make, it was something kind of similar to a Reese's, but it was like homemade in a pan, and then she'd put them in the fridge so they were always cold, and those were a favorite.
That's good.
What about the Philadelphia cream cheese they used to have the like individualized cheesecake bars.
Oh, yeah.
Those bad girls.
For me, it's
Little Debbie used to make these. It's like chocolate on the outside. It's basically almost kind of like a Twix.
A moon pie.
No. But it was like chocolate on the outside and it had the cookie like base, but then there was like a strip of caramel down it. I don't know. I found a picture of it.
Oh, yes.
And
the caramel cookie bars.
Yes. And that was any time that we were at great grandma Han's and granddad's, it was always you sat down and you had like either a granola bar or I always got one of those and you had a can of pop in the afternoon after your nap. Like that was, and I would do anything to have those back too.
My grandma considered that a breakfast food.
I like how your grandma thinks.
That and coffee.
30 years later, you're hiding
It all started somewhere, right? That childhood trauma of that. That was my granola bar.
If that's the worst, you're okay. Yeah. Mine was more of a beverage. Do you guys remember Clearly Canadian?
Yes.
Yeah. One of my friends is in St. Louis right now. She had one last night.
No way.
Yes. Sent me with the blackberry something.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Shout out
that
Callie
is.
Nelms. That's who.
Yeah. It's a pre-91.
Callie had it?
Yeah. Callie had it last night. Sent me a snap of it. And she's like, oh, my childhood.
I know, right?
So
Loved
you
the
blow that
Clearly
up a little
Canadian.
bit?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that without going to somebody's website.
Clearly Canadian. There was a lot of different flavors, and that was one of my favorites. It was kind of. I've always liked a sparkling something, you know.
Where do you find these at?
Are you okay? The Clearly Canadians?
I gotta try it.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Text her asking where she was at. She might still be in Nebraska before the airport.
Yeah. Well, it is 7:49. It's time for the birthdays and the anniversaries for Friday the 13th. Okay. All right, so who's got birthdays today?
We had a couple that were called in. Ashton Johnson has a birthday tomorrow. He turns 19. And then a very special birthday for Bernice Fanning, turns 87 years old.
Okay. By the way, you can text in those birthdays 345-5598 if you wish. Josh, who's on your list?
I have Chrissy Dyke, Brett Nevervee, and that's it.
Okay. Let's see. My daughter-in-law, Marissa Stevens, got a birthday today, 24. Happy birthday. Laverne Bonshoff, also Brett Nevervee. I think you said that. Sorry. Brandon Leaflad, Logan Bunger, and Kieran Bortner with a birthday. So, anybody else got some?
We got another one called in. Mike Esch has a birthday today and turns 65 years old.
Wow. All right, so let's get to Mike, the birthday winnings, too. And I'm sorry, that is broken. I can't tell you. Lots of cool stuff.
We got a lot of cool stuff. Jimmy John's.
We got Jimmy John's, Embers, The Scoop, Coca-Cola. Which, by the way, what's the Coca-Cola that you like the best right now? That orange Coke's pretty good.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. The Sprite tea, I'm a little jealous we haven't got that. Our counterparts with our sister stations in Grand Island, they got the Sprite tea.
The Sprite tea, yeah.
And all of them have been like bragging about it.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's really good.
So I wish we had that to hand out, but we don't.
So sad. That's our birthdays and anniversaries. All right. Getting ready for the big weekend, Medicine Creek Days in Cambridge. So many great activities, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What's your overall theme for Medicine Creek Days this year?
Just Medicine Creek Days. We don't have an overall theme. The parade's got the pick a decade, past, present, or future. But as far as the celebration as a whole,
we decided to get away from just picking like a select theme every year. And then we had the 75th and 100. No, wait.
The 150th of Cambridge last year.
And there was the one before that.
The Cambridge Dam, the 75th anniversary.
Yeah, the 75th
Dam.
anniversary. I was like, there's some 75. So we've just had big anniversaries. And actually, it's a big anniversary for Medicine Creek Days this
Yeah,
year.
we realized it's the 45th Medicine Creek Days this year.
Yeah,
Really?
it's the 45th, but we didn't know.
So in 5 years, we'll have.
Hit us up in 5 years. We'll let you know what we're doing.
Nice. That's good. So activities today. Let's run through it. Today, tomorrow, and then on Sunday. So what are activities today?
Today, again, they're already doing the health fair. And then at 6 o'clock, we have the Big Wheel races downtown in front of the thrift store. There's also going to be root beer floats, free water and popcorn. And then you can head down to the park. We've got bounce houses, the kiddie train, the turtle races, the movie starting at 9 o'clock. We've got plenty of food vendors. Lizzie's Snack Shack. So Lizzie Johnson is an excellent baker, so you can pick up some of her items.
Yep.
Then, of course, our fireworks, and the golf course has fireworks viewing, music, and drink specials tonight. I think that, did I kind of get
That's
everything
Friday,
tonight?
yep.
Yeah,
and it's
that's-
actually a Cambridge class of 1985. Their reunion is at the golf course tonight. So if you were Cambridge class of 1985, they're all going to be there.
1985. Mullets optional.
Bring them or leave them.
Yeah.
And then
Saturday activities.
Saturday, we start off with the Legion has their pancake feed. And then we go into the fun run for Cambridge Physical Therapy and Fitness. And then the parade, bounce houses, water slides, all the things in the park until 3. And then the street dance that the fire department puts on is Saturday night. Oh, I forgot about the road rally. The road rally starts at 1.
Just real
There's
quick, for
bingo.
people that don't know, what's the road rally?
See, I've never actually done a road rally in my life, but I'm told that you go and find clues and whoever gets back wins. A couple years ago, the winner is supposed to then put it on the next year, and it got really crazy and money was being thrown around to get out of it. And so it sounds like a great time. I might partake this year.
Have you ever done the road rally?
I never have, but I work next to Georgia Sexton. We're in the same building for our offices, and her and Mike are on the planning committee for that this year, and they've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
They had 2 alternate routes, so if it rains again this year, they've got another way to go.
Yeah, last year I had to get canceled due to the rain.
Yeah.
So, but the street dance will be fun. There's going to be a bunch of food. I'm excited for the food.
Yeah.
And then there will be Braden Hammer, and all proceeds will go to the fire department. So we love to do that.
Got one set of tickets left for tonight's street dance. If you want to win these to go to the street dance here for Saturday night, call now, 345-5598, and we'll give those to you here for tomorrow night. That's Saturday. How about Sunday activities?
We got free swim at the pool. There's church in the park, couples golf tournament. Remember to register 24 hours before that. And then at the free swim, we also have Tropic Like It's Hot snow cones.
Yes.
Talk about the pool, too. You guys just redid that a couple of years ago. It's a nice pool.
It is very nice. We're lucky to have it. Come in. If you haven't been there before, Sunday's your chance to try it for free.
Yeah.
We came down a couple of times, especially while McCook's was under construction and unavailable, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a great pool.
Yeah.
The heater's nice in it. Like, it was raining. My kids do swim team, and it was raining, and it was warmer in the pool than it was outside, and they were
Yes.
living their best life. It is a very nice pool. We were very lucky.
Medicine Creek Days, where do people see all the details and the schedule and all that?
We do have updates on our Facebook page. And then there's also medicinecreekdays.com. There's the full schedule, and you can break it down today. And then there's a page just for food vendors and also for our sponsors. So really can't thank them enough. Nebraska Corn Processing, Furnace County Visitors Bureau, Medicine Creek Dental, the City of Cambridge. We really want to thank all of our sponsors. There's too many to list on here, but they make this all possible and help keep many of the activities free.
Yeah. Highlight that again. A lot of the activities are free. The
Yeah.
street dance is one of the few things you have to pay for. I think that's probably it besides food. Everything Mufasa in the park at 9 p.m. is free for all to come.
The bounce houses
Yeah, I
are
was going to say
free.
the babysitting bounce houses. Those are
And we'll have plenty of shade.
Game
We've got
changers.
tents, we've got umbrellas. So come bring the kids, let them run around, sit in the shade, and enjoy your weekend.
And you guys do work really hard to make sure it is for the entire family. Really do.
We are working really hard to try to fill that 16 to 19 age group. They are a hard group to find something to do. But
You got the
we're working on it.
dodgeball. That's good.
Yeah, it's inflatable dodgeball, They
Yeah.
can get in there. So yeah, we try to make sure that everyone in the family can come and enjoy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Cambridge.
you just got to remember the words lit, bra, and straight fire.
Riz.
And just the person with the coolest drip at the dodgeball tournament.
I'll tell you what you do. It'd be great, like right after the movie. You got the big screen there, and let them compete on some kind of video game, whatever, or something like that.
That is a
That is actually. I was going.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to bring my husband's PlayStation, but he caught on to that.
As punishment, you're going to go home and see 2 less bags of candy. It's
Yeah.
it's nice.
I just imagine Drew waking up every day and being like, what do I need to discover that Kim's doing today? Like, what is Kim up to today?
But ever since I started my boutique, boxes are always coming in, and I can tell sometimes he gets a little skittish trying to decide if it's clothes or inflatables. He never,
That's so
never
much
knows.
fun. Medicine Creek Days, today, tomorrow, and Sunday in Cambridge. Come out and enjoy. That's going to be Coffee Club for Friday, June 13th, 2025 on 105.3 Coyote Country. Happy Weekend Eve.
The best new music.
The best throwbacks.
All the hottest country. Bye.